Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. I am so grateful you are here. This is a space of calm, safety, and gentle healing where you are invited to arrive exactly as you are. There is nothing you need to force, nothing you need to achieve, and nothing you need to change in this moment. Simply allow yourself to breathe, to soften, and to receive. Whether you are here for grounding, emotional healing, nervous system support, or energetic alignment, trust that whatever you need from this session is already beginning to unfold. Today's session has been designed for anyone who feels like they are standing at a doorway of a new chapter. Sometimes when we step into something meaningful, something aligned, something we've asked for, the nervous system does not immediately feel calm. The body begins adjusting to a new level of reality, and that adjustment can feel uncomfortable, emotional, and sometimes even physical. Today, we combine a gentle ritual with Reiki energy healing to support your nervous system so you can feel safer while you grow. If you are open to receiving the gentle healing of Reiki energy that is flowing through and infused in this video, I ask that you simply say yes out loud or in your mind's eye, signaling your openness and willingness to receive. Consent is so important. And if you're not open to receiving the Reiki energy, just don't provide consent. That's okay too. You will still receive the benefits from the meditation and the ritual. Allow yourself to be exactly where you're at. I invite you now to take in a slow breath in through your nose and exhale slowly and a little longer through the mouth. Allow your shoulders to soften. Take another slow breath in through your nose and a gentler, longer exhale, allowing the jaw to relax and allowing your breath to begin to return to its slow, natural rhythm. I invite you to place your feet on the floor if possible. And if not, feel where your body is being supported, whether it's sitting in a chair or lying down. With yourself firmly connected, I invite you to bring one hand to your heart and one to your lower belly. I invite you to say out loud or silently, I am safe to grow. I am allowed to move forward gently. My body is learning that expansion is safe. Now, I invite you to gently imagine roots extending from your feet or the base of your spine. And see these roots as they dig deep into the earth, pushing down through the surface that supports you, breaking into the ground of the earth, moving down through the soil, the minerals, the rocks, digging deep, deep, deep until they reach the center of Earth. And here, your roots anchor you in steadiness and support. Even while life changes, you remain grounded. The Reiki energy now begins flowing to you through me, surrounding you in a calm, supportive light. Imagine a soft, warm wave of energy moving from the top of your head, down through your shoulders, your chest, your stomach, your hips, your legs, and your feet. Anywhere the body feels tight or activated, allow Reiki to gently soften the tension. You do not need to force relaxation. Simply notice, be aware, invite, and allow your body to receive. As the Reiki energy continues to flow, removing any blockages, any stagnant energy, any hurt, pain, or fear. Returning our attention back to our nervous system, we'll begin with some regulation breath work of a 4-6 breath work pattern. Inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 6. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. As you continue with this breath pattern for a couple more rounds, know that each longer exhale signals safety to the nervous system. Each breath teaches the body that you are not in danger and that you are simply growing. Returning our attention back to our nervous system, we'll begin with some regulation breath work of a 4-6 breath work pattern. Inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 6. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. As you continue with this breath pattern for a couple more rounds, know that each longer exhale signals safety to the nervous system. Each breath teaches the body that you are not in danger and that you are simply growing. I invite you now to speak to your nervous system. Let your nervous system know that it is learning calm. Let it know that your body is safe in this moment and that you move forward supported. that our nervous system is feeling more regulated, I invite you now to rub your hands together for a couple moments, creating warmth, and then place your hands over your solar plexus or your lower belly. I invite you to repeat, I honor the courage it takes to step into my next chapter. I release the need to rush. I allow myself to grow at a pace my body can hold. Imagine a golden light glowing under your hands, expanding slowly with each breath, bringing steadiness, confidence, and emotional safety. The Reiki energy continues flowing to your nervous system, calming the stress response and supporting emotional balance. I invite you now to imagine yourself in your place of safety, the place you feel most alive and supported. Perhaps it's an area of your home. Perhaps this is a place that you traveled to once before. Perhaps it's a forest or a meadow or by the water. Wherever that is for you, I invite you to bring yourself there now. Take a moment and take in your surroundings. Hear the waves crash if you're near water, the sun shining on you if you're outside, the familiar smells. Allow your body to immerse in the feelings through its senses of your special sacred place. Now in the distance, you notice somebody approaching you. This is the future you. The you who has already moved through this transition successfully. They're calm, grounded, confident. As they continue to approach you, notice how they move, how they present themselves. Notice how they breathe. Feel the steadiness they carry as they move towards you. They reach you now, and you can see them up close. What do you sense from them? How do they look? What emotions are they presenting to you? What do you feel? If it feels right to you, have a little bit of a conversation. Ask them a few questions. Or simply observe. As you are standing here looking at the version of you who has already successfully transitioned, I invite you to repeat, I am becoming comfortable holding the life I asked for. I grow steadily. I grow safely. I grow supported. Take one more final moment with this future version of yourself and in your special place. Perhaps you thank this version of you for coming forward today and supporting you. Perhaps they have parting advice. Perhaps it's an embrace. But it's time now to say goodbye. I invite you now to take a few moments quietly, allowing the energy to integrate. If you need something to focus on your breath, or focus on what you just were revealed from your future self. But simply allow yourself to be steady and allow the energy to integrate. As the calm begins to settle and your breath moves naturally, I invite you to take one final slow breath in and gently exhale. Allow yourself to notice how your body feels now as you return to your room, into the present moment. Even if the shift feels subtle, go ahead and acknowledge it. Healing often happens quietly and in small moments of regulation, breath, and presence. Thank your body for showing up today. Thank yourself for taking this time to care for your nervous system, your energy, and your healing journey. If you found this session supportive, you can always return to it whenever you need grounding, calm, or connection. And if you feel called to continue this work with me, I offer Reiki sessions, counseling, and a blended healing experience that supports emotional healing, nervous system regulation, and spiritual growth. All my links are available in the description. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. The light in me loves and honors the light within you. Namaste, my friends.